Hey, Dr. Troy Dec here with Retention Secrets, where our purpose is to increase patient certainty so we can increase patient retention. This is your December overview. We've got 4 tips for you this month, so let's go ahead and dive right in. First and foremost, we're starting with really a continuation. If you saw yesterday's tip for next week you're talking about immune system function and keeping people proactive with their health through the holidays. Well, week number 1, we're talking about don't be a Grinch, it's bad for your health. And again, this is a focus. It's a focus on positive thoughts versus negative. We know positive thoughts create that feel-good emotion for us, and negative thoughts tend to do what? They become more toxic. They actually can increase the inflammation process in the body. So this is not a tip where you're talking about affirmations and the power of positive thinking and saying, hey, look, in the hustle and bustle of the holidays, make sure you slow down, take a deep breath, and focus on what you want and what's good, as opposed to getting caught up in all the negativity that can ensue as you go through the holidays, namely that hustle and bustle. So this is a very quick hit tip, but it's a great opportunity for you to talk about that power of positive thinking. Hell, when we adjust people, we walk into the room, the first thing we say is, tell me something good, because we want to put them in that positive frame of mind so they're more accepting of the adjustment as we deliver it. So this is a great tip to open up conversation and really open up the month of December with your patients because of all the hustle and bustle that goes on through the holidays. That's week 1. Week number 2, holding the charge through the holidays. Here we're actually taking a tip of the week where we're using a paper tip, and we're talking about the relation of the adjustment to stimulating energy, recharging the batteries. So what do? You take jumper tape cables, you put them on a dead car battery, what happens? Boom, it starts that thing up. Or if the battery's been drained, it starts that thing up. As we go through the holidays, people tend to get drained. Remember that your adjustment helps to recharge your batteries. Remember that the adjustment helps to bring back some energy to rough and tough days as you go through the holidays. I like to say, and I say this again during adjusting when people come in, I say, look, this second part of your day is going to be the best part of your day because you're getting adjusted. So it's a great opportunity. Again, if you kind of look at these first 2 weeks, you're talking about, we know that there's a lot going on. We know that people get busy, but we're helping them to focus on what it is that they want. We're helping to remember that the adjustment helps to stimulate that energy and it helps to recharge their batteries. So it really, you're planting seeds. And if you look at month after month, we're planting seeds to help them to understand the impact that chiropractic has on their lives. So that's week number 2. Week number 3, we're talking about candy canes. Now, you can use the paper tip if you want to here. I think it's kind of boring, but you can. But what we're doing is we're giving out candy canes to every single person who comes into your office. And we're using that curvature to ask a question, what does a candy cane have to do with chiropractic? Then you get to open discussion, whether it has to do with their neck, their low back, or their upper back. We talk about posture when cooking, baking, wrapping presents. And then we turn around and we relate that to the nerve system and how that posture can affect the nerves, how it affects our health, how it affects our energy, how it can affect our focus. You get the point. So it's a great opportunity to talk about posture, have a little fun in the process using the candy cane. And then finally we have the week of Christmas, which for some of you is a short week. Some of you won't even be in the office. So this is an opportunity that if you are in the office to talk about the gift of chiropractic. People are talking about presents and gifts and that sort of thing if they're celebrating Christmas. That's what they're going to be talking about. And so it's an opportunity for you to have a discussion with them about the benefits of chiropractic, talking about the benefits that they've received in chiropractic. And this is an opener. The opener is for, if you know, Troy, you keep talking about your wife. When are we going to finally get to meet her? How is she doing? I know she's had some headaches. Chiropractic has been really successful in helping people with headaches. If there's anything we can do, please let me know. I'm just planting seeds and saying, we have so many people who've had headaches and they don't have to suffer from those anymore. Their energy goes up, they're sleeping better, benefit. And so, if there's anything we can do, let us know. There's these different seeds that we can plant along the way, but you're just talking benefits of chiropractic, the gift of chiropractic, but you're starting with the patient in front of you and the benefits that they've seen, because that's truly a gift. And you can take it a step further, which is it's always a gift and an honor to be able to take care of the people that we get to take care of every single day. So you've got 4 tips this month. You have one of them that's an actual novelty item that you can use. If you want, you could actually, with the car battery, you could actually use rechargeable batteries, and you could actually give those to patients and ask them what it has to do with chiropractic as well. So you could conceivably do 2 tips this month that are utilizing a novelty item. totally up to you. But again, it's the interaction that matters, and it's the fact that you're having a conversation that matters. Word of caution, it's very easy to get caught up in the holidays. It's very easy to get caught up in stress. It's very easy if you're doing toy drives and food drives and any events like that in your practice, it's very easy to get caught up in these things. Patient education doesn't take 20 minutes. Patient education should take anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds. And if you're nailing it in that 15 to 30 second time frame, you can still talk about anything else that's going on. So keep that in mind. Finally, we have our final pieces of the puzzle here, the bonus tips. As I said, we're going back and we're using some from the archives over the last couple of months. One is the dime tip, where we talk about the relation of a dime and what it has to do with nerve interference. Basically, the weight of a dime on the back of your hand is the amount of pressure that it takes to cause nerve interference, and that's up to a 66% decrease in the function of the nerve. That's tip number one. You can use dimes, or you can use the paper tip. Number two, using your posters. So if you have nerve charts in the office, it's an opportunity to recap the adjustment. After you've adjusted somebody, they hop off the table and you just share with them an area that you adjusted. Or if you're in conversation with them and they're talking about somebody who's having some health issues, you use the poster as your educational tool for the entire week. And realistically, you can do this with any poster in your office. But the nerve poster, what's great about that is obviously, what are we talking about? We're talking about nervous system, we're talking about function. So it really helps people have a deeper grasp on what it is that we do. Finally, we have the smoke detector, which is the bonus tip from the month of November. That particular tip is a great one this time of year in terms of, again, stress and the holidays. And let's find the cause of health problems. You don't go take the battery out of the smoke detector to get it to stop working, but you do what? You find the cause. Where's the smoke coming from? Where's the fire coming from? So, chiropractors do what? We're doctors of cause. So 3 tips there. That is a paper tip as well. I guess if you want, you could also use an actual smoke detector. But that's a paper tip as well. So we've got a couple of novelty items going on this month, as well as paper tips. We've got a great mix and combination here. And all in all, these are a great way for you to stay connected with your patients, help to increase their certainty in what it is that we do and what chiropractic does for them. So that's what we've got. That's the overview for the month of December. Review it one more time. Don't be a Grinch. We're talking about positive versus negative thoughts. Number 2, we're talking about recharging your batteries through chiropractic. Number 3, we're using the candy cane to have a discussion about posture and how that affects the nerves, how that affects our health. Number 4, we're talking about the gift known as chiropractic. A solid month there for you. Make sure you roll up your sleeves, make sure you get to work, put these into your calendar, and hey, next Tuesday you'll have that first tip for the month of December. Can you believe it? December already. It's crazy. For those of you in the United States, you're going to be celebrating Thanksgiving here in the next 24 hours. Happy Thanksgiving to you. For everyone else who's a part of this program, thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you, because together, guess what? As we increase patient certainty, we're going to increase patient retention, which means we finally start to make a dent in this chiropractic universe, helping more people to understand chiropractic and stay under care longer. What a great world this will be. I'm Dr. Troy Dec Rs. This has been Retention Secrets. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.